You all know the theme song. Please, for the love of the Godex, repeat after me. I love my life. I love my body. I love myself. Yeah, yeah. And I love making 10 grand a day. Brothers, sisters, lovers, and seekers, this is Shaft Uddin, the world's #1 yogi masseuse, the founder of the Shaft Show Live, the founder of the unicorn movement that went global all those moons ago, and the founder of sacredsexualawakening.com, and the founder of TantraWithShaft.com. So many online courses, it's insane. If you're into personal development, keep on watching and make sure you like and subscribe, because I'm here to help you, and my niche actually is helping millionaires find love. I help you go deeper in love with the love of your life, couples, right? I help you heal from heartbreak, which is one of the biggest things that I do, especially with women, and yoni dhyarming, yoni massaging, and the boyfriend experience. It is something I pride myself on doing. 11 years in the game, but what I really do is I connect pleasure with purpose. Because when we actually lose that connection to our pleasure, we lose connection to ourselves. And when we lose connection to ourselves, we lose the connection to the world. And I know this because I was once lost. I was broken, heartbroken, alone, addicted. I was an incel. That's a reality that happened in my life. I couldn't even look at a woman in the eye. And I couldn't even look at myself in the eye. And then, through the power of Tantra, through intimacy, through incredible relationships, to managing a harem for 7 years, and through sacredsexualawakening.com, I was reborn. I rose back from the ashes, and now I stand here, not just as a man, not just as a teacher, not just as a tantric sex guru, not just as a lover, but as a reminder that when we reclaim our power, our presence, our pleasure, we become gods. I see what's happening in our world. Men are told to be soft. Women are told to be harder. Love has become a battleground of fear, guilt, and shame. We ghost each other instead of holding each other. We swipe instead of serve. We numb ourselves through instead of feeling. And we wonder why the world is burning. It's not because we don't have enough money. It's not because we don't have enough resources. It's because we have forgotten how to love. We've forgotten the basic art of worship. We've forgotten how to create temples of intimacy where the masculine and feminine can rise together. But today, my lovers and friends, we remember who we are. We remember that every empowered woman becomes the foundation of a powerful man. We remember that every present man is an anchor for his lovers and his family. We remember that sex is not dirty, it is holy. We remember that intimacy is not a weakness, it's our greatest strength. We remember that love is not something to fear. It is the immortal battlefield where we become gods. Because the truth is, you don't need more lovers. You just got to cultivate and nurture what you already have. You don't need more partners. You just need to be the best partner for yourself so you could co-create empires with your beloveds. If you are a king and the world is your chessboard, make sure every one of your pieces is a queen. You don't need to have more ayahuasca to heal. You don't need to heal yourself perfectly to find the love of your life. You just need to crown yourself today. I was once told I was too much, too loud, too wild, too sexy, too free. And for years, I actually dimmed my light. I had to play small in these so-called conscious communities to make myself safe, so safe, so relaxed in my nervous system, that I became invisible. So one day, that I could be finally loved. And in these conscious communities, it's actually not safe to be yourself. They say, become the empowered god, goddess, but when you become healthy, wealthy, sexy, sober, and stylish, guess what these people do? They will line you up in their sight and shoot you down for being the very thing that they're trying to become themselves. Happy, healthy, and healed. But the truth is, you were never meant to fit in, and neither was I. We were meant to lead, we were meant to love, and we were meant to seduce the world awake. And that is why we are here, not just to survive, not just to get by, not just to collect paychecks and have heart-hearted kisses, but we are here to be legendary, to become an icon, to become emperors and empresses of love. The world doesn't need more robots, the world doesn't need more spiritual zombies. The world doesn't need more perfect Instagram couples, the world needs you. Raw, real, and radiant. So today, my friends, my lovers, my kinsfolk, I ask you, will you remember who you are? Will you remember that you are not broken? That you are not too much? That you don't have to shrink yourself just to make other people around you feel okay? You are here to expand, to ignite, to embody the sacred, to worship love as the highest truth. You are a god, a living altar. You are a lover and you are the one. And today we rise together. So let's claim it. For love, for intimacy, for love, for intimacy, for I need water in here. For love, for intimacy, for the rise of a goddess, for world peace through intimacy. This is the Shafo Show. This is the reason why I'm here, and I will be here till the internet vanishes and things go back to nature. I want people to know that life wasn't always easy for me either. Like, all of this happened because of a thing called the Shaft Method, a 4-week transformational journey that I created for men and for women, your men, who want to rise up in love, to meet you where you are. We live in uncertain times. Men are lost, disconnected, shrinking under pressure, anxious about money, relationships, and the future. The recession isn't looming. The relationship recession is here. But the real recession is the one that's happening inside. A recession of power, a recession of presence, a recession of men who no longer know how to lead, how to love, how to stand tall in their truth. You know that they're lowering your testosterone. You know they're getting you addicted to these phones. I see it everywhere, a culture of shame. A culture of shame that shames men for their desires, shames men for being too much. A culture that numbs you with porn, sedates you with dopamine, distractions, and endless scrolling. Even in the Cosmopolitan, I read that it tells women, here's how to sleep with him without having feelings. This is the world we live in. They're trying to make women like how men used to be, and now men are very emotional, and you women are shutting us down for feeling too much. It's a fucking shit show out there, not the Shaft Show. And men, they've forgotten how to feel, how to fuck with your soul, how to stand as a king. This is the crisis of our times. But kings, it doesn't have to be this way, because I was there too. I was broken, addicted and depressed, unloved and unlovable. I went from 0 to 6 figures, from incel to harems. I went from not being able to get a second date to leading retreats with the most powerful women in the world. From numbing myself in the shadows to standing here fully alive. And I am the bridge. That bridge is the shaft method. This is a science-backed training program. Write in the comments below if you have read the book or heard the audiobook, No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover. In there he talks about the cure for every sickness for men. This is what I provide, the shaft method. It's not nofap, it isn't about suppression and shame. It's not about fake pickup tricks where you're wearing a mask of confidence. It's about embodiment. It's about empowerment. It's about mastery. It's about channeling that Thor-like energy, standing on a mountain, holding Mjolnir and shouting into the hailstorm of life. And I will teach you in just 4 weeks how to reconnect with your true masculine essence, that power. That mastering your sexual energy is the way to last longer, stay harder, and love deeper. And trust me, your partner and your partners and your future partners will thank me for this. And you learn how to heal through pleasure, not shame. Create authentic, lasting connections with women where they're obsessed about you and thrive even in the chaos of this recession. So, kings and queens, lovers and friends, and especially women, this is also for you. If you've been praying for a man to meet you, or your man to rise, or begging for his presence, if you've been longing for him to meet you as a king and your queen, then this is the path. The shaft method is not just a course, it's a revolution. It's a rebirth of masculinity, a culture where men don't shrink, where women don't starve, where the goddess finally rises because the men beside her are able to hold her. So men, rise with me. Women, give this to your men, and together let us unite, ignite presence, power and passion like never before. So welcome to the Shaft Show. Get yourself the Shaft method. This is the future of love. The world depends on this. Do you know why? We are living in an era where there is higher divorce rates than ever before. Monogamy isn't working. There's a reason why. These devices are fucking you up. My problem that I'm solving is the biggest problem on the planet. Isolation, suicide, and lack of human connection. I'm doing in real life events. I've created so many products for you to fall deeply in love with yourself. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp have shut me down because my message is too potent. I need you to click on that link below so you can sign up today. Let's somehow connect. This is the only signal I have left to reach to the masses, to the social media network. I would love to speak to you. How can I support you? What can I talk about tomorrow? How can I help you become the most awesome version of yourself? For men, click the link below. There's a free booklet. For women, let's work one-to-one. And for everybody else, leave a comment below. Let's connect. Let's build the Shaft Show community, which is one of the healthy, the wealthy, the sexy, the sober, the stylish people come together to raise the vibration on the planet. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Shaft Show Live.